Oh, World War Z.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
World War Z.
And zombies being the buzzword.
Yeah. Always. Okay, yeah, so World War Z coming out, or out, I don't know.
Possibly out in the US already, I'm not sure.
Whether it's out here, I don't know. They'd have to develop the technology to shine a light through a piece of film first. They can't keep the hotel lights on.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, World War Z,
World War Z.
Brad Pitt, zombies, America, boom.
USA! I
So-
like how they always save the world in all the films.
They do save the world. I mean, as soon as this world goes to shit, I'm calling America. Immediately.
America! America! Fuck yeah! So, you've seen the advert?
Yeah, the trailers, yeah.
Yeah.
So first of all, they've got these fast zombies.
Yeah, they're the fast ones. They're
But,
not,
like,
not
fucking
the stumblers. They're like the runners, 28 days.
And I think the most interesting thing for me about the trailer is what I always thought about zombies. What they should do is they wouldn't care about other zombies. These guys piling on top of each other
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
to the meat.
But they're not eating each other, are they?
No.
No, they can't, because it would be stupid. You just wait till they eat each other.
Zombie on zombie crime is a hate crime, and I don't think they're into that.
I think the reason that zombies are really big right now, and they're everywhere.
They're huge, yeah.
It's because, like in the 80s, you could send Rambo or Dolph Lundgren or someone off, and they'd fight a load of Russians, and that's a bit off now. You can't really do that. The Russians are going to be like, yeah, but what do we do to you? We are good people. We just sound a little miserable. That's a bad
And
accent.
look a little miserable.
Yeah.
As well.
And you can't. So there's no country really. I mean, you can do it with terrorists, but it limits the film.
Yeah.
Because terrorists don't generally come in a big army. They're in little cells.
And also, people don't really know where terrorists are
Yeah.
from, because usually they're from everywhere.
Yeah.
With the same ideals.
So you've got a choice really. You can have robots, but you might not want to set. You want to set it in present day. You can't really have robots, or aliens, which has kind of been done a lot, or zombies. The whole point is that you can kill a lot of them. No one complains. There's no zombie movements.
Yeah.
You know, protesting the portrayal of zombies in a negative light in cinema.
But everything's controlled by what, not to sound like really fucking old, but like, of course, by what teenagers like.
Yeah.
So like, there was vampires for a while, and now there's zombies.
And those teenage girls.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're the ones with the power in the world. But I don't know what it is about. I've loved zombies. Well, been fascinated by them since, you know, the original George Romero films and stuff like
Dawn
that.
of the Dead.
Yeah.
Classic. Do you ever fantasize about what would you do in that position? Like every guy says to say, yeah, straight down to the gun shop.
Yeah, well, I've thought about it here, you know, like here in Egypt, what would I do? And the only thing I can think of is getting on a boat.
Yeah.
But, you know, how
nice...
safe are you?
I don't know, because they can presumably walk along the bottom.
Like the Pirates of the Caribbean guys, yeah.
So maybe not safe on an island, but a boat, they climb up the anchor chain, but they're not going to be able to, you know, they're not climbers, are they? They're not going to be able to climb up the side of the boat.
True.
Unless you got one of them decks off the back for diving, which they all have here.
I don't think they'd be, I don't know. I guess you're the same opinion as me. Our kind of zombies, slow shufflers, blah blah blah.
They're
slow moving
creepier.
terror. They're creepier
Because you always, the way they get people is when that person's become overconfident.
Yes, exactly. And then you know it's all down to you if you fuck it
Yeah.
up. Like I think one of the first ones with fast ones was 28 Days Later, right? Maybe one of the first fast moving zombies.
The first I think I saw them.
And I don't know, the zombies just didn't have as much character, I think. Just loads of angry dudes running around.
They weren't in it that much, really.
No.
Well, once they got away from them in that tunnel, you didn't see too much of them.
But what do you think about the spread as well? I mean, for me, the disease should be spread through a bite. 28 days later, you could, if you took the blood into you, which is probably more scientifically correct.
And that's in Walking Dead as well.
Yeah, that's right.
It raises the question then, and you're constantly, every time someone blows a zombie's head off from point blank with a shotgun, you're like...
Splatter must be an issue.
Yeah. There's pink mist everywhere in the air and all, you know?
Well, I wonder if zombieism can be transmitted sexually. If that's the, is it fluid transfer?
Would anyone find out? Would the zombie be up for that?
I don't know.
Zombie, if it was a male zombie, it would probably be an issue that they couldn't physically...
I mean, there's a question for your viewers. Can you, or would you want to rape a zombie?
Would it be rape if they can't give consent?
Would it be necrophilia?
Technically. Well, I don't know, it'd be like necrophilia.
It's dead, but they're walking dead, so...
It'd be like statutory rape, wouldn't it? They may not say no, but they're not, in the eyes of the law, qualified to say yes either.
Well, we don't need an answer for this thing because it's technically the same laws as Rohypnol, if it's a zombie.
Yeah, but who's going to enforce the law?
Zombie rape police force.
Actually, there's always a
maybe.
policeman on every zombie survivor
exactly,
team. There's
yeah.
always like a cop or somebody.
I don't think that in today's world that a proper zombie outbreak could happen.
No.
Surely they would lock it down immediately. Surely.
I don't think in today's world anyone would notice.
No. That's what they do very nicely on Shaun of the Dead in the intro when everyone's there on their phones.
Yeah.
And when it
yeah.
switches to zombies, it's not that
And
different.
he goes to the shop and back,
Yeah,
and there's
exactly.
a zombie apocalypse, and he doesn't even notice.
Yeah.
You got some red on you. That's alright, film. That's quite alright.
So yeah, World War Z. I don't really know much about the concept of it. I just know the zombies are fast. They climb over each other and make huge piles of zombies climbing up
Yeah.
each other, and it's available in 3D.
I don't think it's going to be one of those ones that focus on a small group of survivors for the whole film,
No.
because there's a lot of scenes, like at the start of Dawn of the Dead, where the military is still trying to get control of it.
True.
And they've caught. It looks like they've built a big wall somewhere to keep them out.
That's right. Yeah.
And
What do you think of the Dawn of the remakes of these classics?
The remake of Dawn of the Dead, I didn't mind that much.
The ending's quite nice, huh?
Oh yeah,
Where they
all,
escape,
They
and-
all
but
die.
then they don't
kind
really.
of die.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
But the zombies again were faster. They changed them to fast zombies.
Yeah, but they were shufflers at the start, weren't they?
Yeah,
Because you only see them fast, and that last scene on the island, didn't you?
Yeah.
The shufflers, like when they're all around the supermarket, and they don't go after the dog, which is kind of, I suppose, an interesting twist, but it makes it too easy then to get messages to fellow survivors
Very
and shit.
true.
Just-
Very true.
Plus you've got the issue of starvation among the zombies. It's better if they eat the animals,
28 Days Later did that nicely though, with the zombies dying out through starvation.
but then they didn't in the sequel. There was a sequel, isn't there?
Oh, that's right.
And the
With,
zombies were okay.
Robert Carlyle. Yeah.
They chemicals, like. He was good in that. So let us know your thoughts on zombies, World War Z. Are you excited? I'm not excited. I'll probably go and see it.
I'll definitely download it.
Brad Pitt's usually alright. Yeah, don't say that.
Why?
It's illegal.